Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
Hey.
Wildly on the Witchlight. So, if you were with us last time, the last half hour or so didn't happen. We're rewinding a little bit. Because all our heroes landed in this beautiful garden outside the Palace of Hearts of Desire. And did a little bit of looking around, talked to some folks who are in the local pavilion having a nice tea party, waiting for their invitations to the palace. Although some of them are frozen in time, as is much of the stuff in the garden so far. So there's bees and pixies and things just suspended in midair. There's gardeners pouring out water cans, and the water is just hanging there in the air, frozen in time. But otherwise, it's a beautiful garden. There's blooming flowers everywhere. It's very fragrant. There's fruit trees with glittering gold and silver fruit. There's this nice still stream on. Flowers nearby, so it's all very it's a little odd because so we were looking around last time, and we're going to back it up a little bit to something that I misread, so that you can get a first and figure out where to go we also are going back having Bramble ahead.
Two somebody's.
We're doing them on both. Okay. So when that happens, and you can tell because you're flying up in the sunlight. All of a sudden, two of you who, for a while, were not casting a shadow, cast a shadow. So it kind of fades back into place behind you. Normal looking shadow.
Welcome back. Me?
So that happened on the way over to the garden, and it feels nice that not having this big shadow anymore. And then one of the things that happened in here last time that more happened in response to that than we experienced last time. So Gil, at some point, as people were looking around in this garden, went and reached into felt the water in the pond, and realized it felt kind of like a very soft dough. It's frozen, and could sort of move it around, shape it, handle it, and just stay as we left it. Once you pull your hand out, it's normal water. There's no consistency of normal water because now it's on your person. You're not frozen. So but another thing happens just after you reach your hand into the water. A delicate hand made of water, but as black as the winter night, violently breaks the water's surface. It's clutching the ground in silver needles, and below the hand, under the surface, you can see a school of shimmering black fish coalesce into this band. So this hand just breaks them above the surface. Silver
Maybe that's the crown for the lion or the heart.
I'll reach out and see if I can take it.
So you can take it, and when you do, the hand slips back under the water.
So you said there were. You said there were fish.
Yeah. So there were fish that had kind of coalesced into this form, and
so
then
okay.
After you take the crown, the fish swim off, and the form dissipates back.
And they're swimming through the water that's not moving. These fish are.
Uh-huh.
Magic.
Yep.
That's weird.
Yeah. So yeah, the crown. It's difficult to handle it with bare hands because it is pointy. It's not dealing damage to you, but you are getting pricked in the hand by all these little holes. You feel like if you hold it for about a minute or so, you'll want to set it down because it's going to be too uncomfortable to keep holding. As long as you have bare hands.
Luckily, he has elephant hands.
He does have elephant.
Yeah, he does.
So he'll be fine.
One other thing happened when you take the crown through. You hear this very gentle voice, almost like it's on the wind, and it says, "The beginning of whenever, and hereafter, start an age, the finale, every moment, first." You hear, you can't tell where it's coming from, it's just like carried on the wind, but you hear this in common as you grasp.
Ushka, did you hear that?
No, you did not. Nobody heard anything except
No, I wasn't talking to the fish. Should I?
No. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Some of them swam away. You could try.
I was going to thank them, but yeah, they're pretty fast.
I feel like this is important. It's kind of pointy, but do you want to hold it and see if you hear what I hear?
I can try. Ow!
yeah, it's
Hold it.
painful.
Listen.
Yeah, you hear on the wind, beginning of whenever, and breath. Start, finale, every moment. First.
Oh, ow! Oh. And he'll set it down on the ground. Yeah, it's interesting. He'll say it to Bram and Cax as well. It's puzzling.
Wait, you heard that from the
Yeah.
crown?
Pick it up, I guess. It hurts.
Is the crown normal sized, or is it? I feel like I get the sense that it's smaller than normal. Is it normal sized?
Yeah, it's like you could
Like-
maybe not Gil.
Not me, but like a normal.
Yeah.
Yes, these guys.
Like a
Cat-
medium
cat Ushka.
humanoid.
Oh,
Put
that's
it
true.
on
Then even Bramwell could wear it.
You- so when you say like, I was like, all right. I mean, I don't see the big deal. I mean, ow! And then, like I stick my hand.
Yeah, and you hear the same thing. Like if you touch the crown, you hear that voice on the wind. But yeah, it's uncomfortable to hold because it's like holding a bunch of.
It's wrath.
Wrath?
Wrath.
Anger.
No. Wrath. The beginning of whenever. The end of ever after. The start of an age. The finale of every moment. And the first in history is wrath.
What?
I mean,
The beginning of whenever
Oh.
is W, and the end of ever after is Nar. They're both R's.
start of an age.
The start of an age is A, and the finale of every moment is T or Y and T, but I don't think that's it. That'd be Wrathy. But I don't like that. I thought of that, but no. First is history. The first in history is H. So it's Wrath.
That's wrath. Yeah.
Yep, so let's go.
But what do we do with that?
I guess. It's,
I don't know.
We know it's
well,
wrath.
wait. What was the thing about the lion and the stag again? Not
Scroll
stag.
up.
Hurt.
Oh, all I have is but which way?
Heart.
Oh no, the lion or the heart must wear the crown, but which one should it weigh down?
The wrathful
Wrath.
one.
Well,
Clearly the lion.
we haven't met them.
Happened to me. But yeah.
lion's not inherently wrathful.
Have you ever met a wrathful deer?
Yes,
Oh,
quite mean.
oh. Well done.
I mean, wrathful for a deer.
Okay.
I guess I've never met a not wrathful lion, but I've never met a lion. I'm kind of okay with that.
I would have a hard time saying that the deers that I've seen I've met. So I don't think that I've met a deer either.
Oh, I've met a number of them. They're usually quite nice. Okay, well, so yeah, I guess just go to that door. We want to touch more stuff. That seemed helpful.
Speaking of touching things,
Did it?
what should we do with this crown? It looks uncomfortable.
I could put it in that bag that Nib gave me. It should be able to fit in that bag.
Sounds good.
Okay. Wow. He'll put it in his bag of holding.
Yeah. You gotta put it in a sharp's bag.
Needles have to go in the shirt.
It's gotta be safe.
Yep.
Wrap it in a little cloth first. Put it in.
Yeah, and that's enough. Like, wrapping some cloth around it is enough. You can handle it without it
As long as
being
you're not,
so
like,
uncomfortable. that you
ripping
want
it.
I don't want to anymore. Coming around.
I mean, we could go see if there are any spiders to talk to in the rose garden.
Why?
I don't know. Touch the water and something cool happened. Maybe we talk to the spiders and something cool happens.
Gotta tap one of the people that's frozen in time.
Yeah, so they, and
Whoa.
it's weird because like it's almost like they're a statue, and that, like, you know, normally if you tap somebody on the clothes, the fabric would indent a little bit. Like, it doesn't even do that, because not even that. Like, everything they're wearing, everything they're holding, they're not petrified. They're not stone. They're still made of the same stuff they were, but it's just that cannot move in time, and so you can't do anything to affect it. So it's like touching a statue.
I guess it works differently for people. Maybe it's how malleable it was to begin with.
The stream of water coming down from a pitcher, that's not what Gil interacted with.
No. Yeah, Giller interacted with the pond.
Alright. So a stream of water coming from a pitcher or from a watering can?
So yeah, the water seems to behave differently than the people, in that it's that very, like, soft, malleable, like, doughy texture. And again, that's able, it's soft enough that you can kind of reach into it and pull some of it out, and then it behaves normally once you get it out of
Okay.
whatever it's in. Yeah, the people
Stuck.
don't seem to be able to do anything with.
And if you poke a bug,
You can move it. You can, like, push it through the air because it's very small. But then they'll just be frozen wherever you put them.
Well, I like the spider idea. I mean,
Yeah, spiders are usually very friendly.
I mean,
Okay, but then we need to get into the
yeah.
because the hags will be after us.
Wait, I mean, of course, but I mean, assume it's a magic castle. Do you think we could just go in?
And we gotta go in and get.
So we've gone into a magical log. We've gone into a magical fortress.
Well, we've been here 5 minutes and we've already found 2 puzzles.
Which isn't really helping us.
True. But it might hurt us if we don't have the right pieces, especially if Jabberwocky needs some of those pieces.
Okay, so we have the chime and we have the crown.
And Wrath.
We know Wrath.
And there's the thing about the stag and the lion. I feel like that's kind of important.
Yep, the heart and the lion.
Yeah.
I mean, Rose Garden's just there. It's kind of on the way.
All right, let's go.
We go to the spider-infested Rose Garden.
Towards the Rose Garden. Yeah. You pass by, on the way to the garden, you see you get a little bit closer to this marble fountain. So you walk by that on your right. And yeah, you see that it's this marble fountain that's got all these sculpted animals. There's
A heart and a lion.
there's not a heart on this one, but yeah, it's like a present fountain. And then yeah, on the left, as you walk through and then across the stream, you get a closer look at that axe. So it's this big gleaming great axe. You can tell now that like the tree stump it's stuck in is withered, but the axe is still embedded in the stump, and it's quite large. And then the rose garden. So it's this bronze fence, and as you get closer to the fence, you see like in the heart of the rose garden, there's a statue of a prancing satyr and a set of pipes to use. It has this thorny vine coiled around the statue, going all the way up it. And it's got 5 roses growing out of that vine. A black, a blue, a green, a red, and a white. And it's, very lifelike statue. Whimsical, as satyrs often do.
Okay, so up here to the northwest, I guess, on the map, right?
Yeah.
Where the statue. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
so yeah, that's the...
I'm gonna move this up there. So we can see it.
And it's, the fence, you could get over the fence. There's also several gates around it, so you could open up it. Just get over it.
Very interesting colors for roses, especially from one vine. Maybe it's nothing.
Black, blue, red, green, and white.
Yes, black, blue,
It occurs to me that that's all the colors of the bad dragons.
Oh, dragons. Some dragon.
The bad dragons.
Well, questionable.
not questionable. Those are the gem dragons.
Well, okay, but just because they come from that, not all of them are bad.
All of those are?
You met them all,
No.
so you don't know they're all bad. But I agree, it makes sense that they'd be potentially connected to dragons. Or at least there's something there. And we did see a dragon fly in here as we came in.
Is that true that those are the 5 colors of like
Yeah.
the
Yep.
dragon?
Yep. That is
That 10 towards evil.
Chromatic dragons? Okay, because there's like also like there are other
trend
colors,
toward
dragons,
evil,
right?
yes.
But they're not the
Yeah, there are good aligned dragons.
gold and so like other.
They're the metallic dragons.
Okay.
Gold, silver, platinum, gold. I said gold already. Gold's cool.
Copper.
Yeah, my head went to Magic the Gathering. Like, wait a second, that's
Yep.
we're
Swamp Rose,
Yep.
Mountain Rose.
yep.
Speaking in spider. Hello, is anybody here? See if there's any not frozen spiders.
Do not get any answer to it.
Well, either they're not answering or frozen in time.
So when you started doing that, Cac started to look excited. And then, what did you say in Spider?
I mean, he would have said, hello, anybody around to talk to? Hello?
Cax looks all excited and he answers you in Spider. Ooh, I can do this too now.
And then in spider, that's so exciting. And they're just chittering at each other excited.
Gross.
I
didn't know you were fluent in spider.
I think my exposure to the Fae, I appear to have been touched by the Fae, if you will.
Oh.
And I think just having been around you in this place, I think it's rubbed off on me.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is great.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think I can do it as much as you can, but yeah. I mean, you're still going to be our animal linguist, but you know.
Of course, but I mean, you're so charismatic. I'm sure you could.
I just never knew like you were actually talking to them. I thought you were just like feeling I didn't know this was actually a real thing that was happening.
Oh no, you really can talk to the animals. Many of them, really nice.
It's crazy. Wow.
You remember those wasps that we were afraid were going to sting us? They were super nice. They just said, "Don't bother us." We're like, okay, that makes sense. Right? A lot of creatures are very nice.
All right, can you guys stop being so creepy?
What do you mean being creepy? And then
Spiders here.
No. Oh, sorry. I mean, just Cax and I.
You're not.
I mean, we were the only ones speaking spider.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, anyway. Sorry, I've been blessed by this place, I suppose.
So,
Can we see what's on the Seder in there? Maybe there's
In addition to the vine.
is the vine on the one in here?
In the rose garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that vine just wraps around this
Okay.
Vader in the middle, this statue of it.
That is the Seder you were talking about.
Yeah.
All right. I'm losing the internet. I'll be right back.
Man, Mike's killing us tonight with the quick connections.
Yeah.
It's like Wrath.
Crap. Oh,
Whoa. Dang, he's
Riddle done.
sharp right now. Good thing we started this
Riddle
at the
done.
beginning of the night. End of the night, we'd see how it worked out for him. And then the immediate connection to the chromatic dragons was like, oh yeah, those are the thing. Whether or not that's what that is. but it would make sense.
So we. I mean,
Point.
as a
Not
help,
everything's a thing. Might be nothing.
Can we go take a look around?
And
what we're
are these like normal spider webs, or are these abnormally large spider webs, like the threads?
They don't look like. They don't exactly look like normal spiders.
That makes sense. We're in the Feywild.
They're thicker. They're still, they're still fine strands of silk, but not as delicate as a small spider web.
Right. Kind of if you had to give a size to the spider web, you'd call it giant.
No, not giant. But
Oh, just a large
yeah,
spider.
yeah.
I mean, we can go in and find out what happens. I don't know that I'd touch any of that spider web though.
I mean, I don't know. I was just curious, but
I imagine it's quite strong.
Yeah, the tensile thing is probably off the charts.
Or we just go to the door and ring it.
is there a rock? Is there a rock nearby somewhere?
Yeah.
I'll just pick up a rock and toss it into the circle. I guess add a spider web just to see if anything happens.
Yeah. It's so you toss the rock and it hits the web and it just sticks there. It just quivers for a second and stays stuck on there.
That's really good webbing.
That's good webbing.
oh, jeez, maybe we shouldn't go in there.
I'm not going in there.
And there's, and it's going from like rose bush to rose bush, so there is room to walk around without getting snagged in the web. But if you were to then it's very obvious. So you can skirt around the outside. You can pick your way to the middle, by kind of like going under, over any of the webbing that's hanging in the bushes. So it's not like you're not going to immediately get stuck.
It's not impassable.
Just, I mean, one of you up for taking just a closer look at that statue?
Sure. So Ushka will go through one of the gates and start working his way towards the center.
So, Ushka, when you step inside the gate, and you all see this, there's a new handout here called Ettercap.
Called Kalfika? All I heard was cough.
Ettercap.
Ettercap. Okay. I know what Ettercap
So
is.
3 of those burrow up out of the ground as you set foot into the rose garden. And they don't advance on you, but they make sort of like a threatening posture and are kind of like hissing at you. But they're not moving toward you. They don't look like they're necessarily going to attack. They're just sort of
Some kind of knowledge roll on anything I might know about Ettercaps?
yeah. This would the Arcana. Pretty good.
We want to know, apparently.
You want to know what is
Or we know.
you know
We've studied
that,
them randomly.
so you know that they are they're humanoid fighters. They basically like shepherds for regular spiders. So they'll tend them, they'll feed them, they'll watch over them. They usually have layers of teeth in remote forests. They can make webs, which they will use to bind or trap or strangle victims. And they usually have like their layers festooned with snares and nets of webbing. They will often stalk and people who wander into their territory. Sometimes they will garrote people with strands of web. Sometimes they will use a poisonous bite. They are not, though. Usually their lair is like in the woods. There's webs everywhere. There's giant spiders, big insects, other predators. Usually there's a maze of webs and a bunch of bones, strewn throughout it, lost treasures and things left behind by their victims. They do not like fey creatures. They like to ensnare sprites and pixies and devour them. They'll web up a dryad's tree and try to catch the dryad. Sometimes they infest areas where fey live, and the fey might help driving them out of there. They can climb like a spider. They use their webs like spiders to sense.
Any sense of language?
They don't speak any language. They don't communicate in any way. And they are also, they're not typically, like they will not attack or act violently towards something that they think will overpower or outnumber or otherwise pose a problem for them. They generally will flee first, unless they can get the drop on something or get it to wander into perhaps. They will not attack out.
She doesn't move. He'll throw his hands up, and he will try to talk in spider again since they were burrowing. Oh, hello. And I'll say back and comment to the others, I don't know that dialect.
I didn't recognize it either.
So do we
Probably just,
back out slowly?
yeah, that's probably.
We could probably scare them away if we really wanted to, but I don't know that it's that important.
Those are some, yeah, I would back away. Those are some nasty looking pincers.
And and if you make even if you make a move, even if you're gonna back up, as soon as you start to move, they kind of skitter back from you a little bit. They still sort of but they skitter away just at any sign of.
Right. Oh,
Caleb, just go in there and just jump at him and see what happens.
Hold on.
Oh.
I'll actually try to use some animal handling as I back away, as I would handle a spider, to let it know that I'm not a threat, and then back out of the gate.
Ooh.
I'm very intent on it.
Okay. Yes. So yeah, as you back away, they just sort of watch you go, and then when you step out the gate, they start burrowing back into the dirt.
I don't want to disturb them.
No.
I mean, they're just, I guess, keeping pixies out of this garden? I don't know what their purpose is.
Well, yeah, but do we need to get to the old satyr dude over there?
I mean, do we?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
thought we were going to the big castle, but we had to walk over here and see the satyr.
I know, but
We didn't come over here for nothing.
well, no, we didn't. We, had a
I get watched and pushed it away.
we got to meet some ettercaps. Never met one. I'd read about them.
I didn't expect to see those here.
Yeah.
I would use. That's a very loose interpretation of meeting.
Well, it's true. We didn't get a chance to talk, but then we understood each other, sort of.
We talked.
Let's investigate the satyr as long as we're here and they are not.
Well, I think
if we go back in, I think they'll come back out. We could probably scare them away, but I'd hate to scare them. I mean, this
Why?
is where they live.
Well, then they should choose a better location.
Would you feel the same way if someone came into your home?
But don't
Is that-
they hate pixies and things in the Fae? Why do they choose this as their home?
I mean, maybe for that exact reason.
You said they eat them, right?
Was it eat or kill or?
Yeah, they eat pixies and sparrows.
Yeah.
Well then,
Well, let's just not disturb their webs. We can just go in, check it out, and then leave.
All right, I'll try. Go back in through the gate.
Yeah. And they come up again.
get him, Gil. Get him. Get him.
And if you
And
keep,
as commonly as possible, encourage them back as I make my way.
and they will back away from you. Like as you stride forward, they'll back away. They
Rear
still
your
kind of,
trunk
like,
at 'em and
hiss
see what
and
happens.
watch you, but they're clearly, like, you get the sense very quickly that they're not going to attack you. They're not going to come towards you. They're scared. And yeah, you think like if you did anything towards them, way.
There's four of us, and one of them's a giant elephant man.
But yeah, they back away enough, and they don't do anything. Like if you make it your way to the statue, they don't do anything. The statue doesn't seem to mean anything to them. It's just in the garden that they happen to be lurking.
Okay.
Yeah, you get there, and yeah, you see this very detailed stone statue of a satyr with a pipe to his lips, looking like he's in mid-trance.
Oh, it's a satyr that's been turned to stone, not as actual carving of a satyr. Or do
Can
we
you tell
know?
the difference?
It's
Well,
very finely detailed.
actually, I don't. Just out of game, from what I've been reading, actually, yes, you can.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes,
yeah,
I recently have been reading about that. But
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you get close enough, like, if this were a sculpture, it would be the most lifelike sculpture you had ever seen. So, yeah,
okay, good enough. Yeah, got you.
probably was a real satyr at some point. Is dressed in sort of like standard clothing for like a forest wanderer. Does have a wine skin, hanging off his belt. Ears petrified here in the garden.
This is so lifelike. Any plaques or anything around the base that we may have missed because of the roses? Huh.
Touch the statue.
And oh cool, we have it. There's now a thing in your journal that it's satyr, and that's kind of what this guy looks like, except instead of a sword, they have one skin.
And it's made of stone.
And yeah, now made.
So, touching it,
Yep,
nothing happens.
feels like stone.
No voices from the beyond talking to us again. Okay. Well, it's a stone satyr. So usually you hear about satyrs being stoned, but in a very different way.
What do you mean? In what way?
They're pipes.
Yeah, like music?
Well,
They have stone pipes? I figured they were usually reeds.
they like to have a good time. Sorry, I was just trying to provide a little levity. It was a bad joke.
What do you think turned him to stone?
Do you want me to ask?
Who would you ask?
I mean, the vine? I assume the vine knows.
You can talk to the vine?
I mean, probably, yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I guess so. Didn't realize you could talk to the vines.
Yeah, well,
And
you know, sometimes. So yeah, I'll cast Speak with Plants. The next 10 minutes, I imbue plants within 30 feet of me with limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with me and follow my simple commands. I can question plants about events in the spell's area within the past day. Doesn't help much. Gaining information about creatures that have passed, weather, and other circumstances. Contribute to difficult terrain. Might be able to do other tasks on my behalf. They can't uproot. There's a plant creature in the area. I can communicate with it as if I share a common language, but I gain no magic ability to influence it. But there's a plant creature. We can chit chat.
Yeah, there are no plant creatures. But you get the sense. So, you know, the vine. So there's all the rose bushes. All these separate rose bushes. And then there's the vine that's growing up around the cedar. And you get the sense that the vine is kind of one sort of consciousness. And then each rose is its own separate. So, even though they are growing out of this vine, you get the sense that you could, like, communicate with each one of them as its own sort of separate thing.
Got it. I got 10 minutes. I'll talk to the vine first. Hi. Squishka's probably just standing really still,
Stare.
talking in plant. How are you today?
Okay. Grow on.
Oh, this seems really nice. It's a really nice statue.
It is.
Yeah. Have you been growing on it long?
I have been growing on it for a while.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice. What's with these other ones? Indicating the flowers that are not it.
They're special. I don't quite understand how they came to be. They're possessed of some kind of power that I don't have.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Well, I'll talk with them. If I have time, I'll come back. I'd love to know more.
That's beautiful.
Start with the blue rose. Hi.
And so, yeah, the blue rose answers you, and it's, you get this almost sense of a personality that is very voluptuous and temperamental. Yes. What?
How are you?
What do you want?
Well, first, I just wanted to know how you're doing today.
Well, I'm stuck here on this vine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You were here instead of free. Go wherever you wanted.
Not very well, I'm sure. How did you get stuck?
I came out of this vine somehow. I belong here.
Oh,
I belong up there. If you get the sense that it's thinking about the sky.
right. Oh, of course, yeah. Do the other roses feel the same way?
I don't know.
I didn't know if you talk to each other like we're
No.
talking. Oh,
You could ask them if you want to know.
oh, I mean, of course I will. I thought that must be lonely. I'm so sorry.
It is. It's stuck here. Can't go anywhere.
Wow. I mean, is there a way I can help you?
Taking off this vine.
Oh, well, I'll talk with the others and maybe I will, but I wouldn't want you to be hurt. If I took you off the vine, I wouldn't want you to die.
I think it would hurt.
Oh, I guess maybe we'll find out. Okay, well, bye. And I'll talk to the white one,
Okay.
the white rose.
The white rose.
Sorry.
Yeah, a little more of a sense of like
Apathy, teenage angst. Maybe not teenage angst, but like more of like a, or you're below me.
More of a just like standoffish. Or,
Oh.
why are you talking?
Well, I noticed that you were here growing on the vine with these other roses, and I was just wondering, yeah, how did you come to be here? That's very true. That's very true. The blue rose feels like he's supposed to be flying up in the air. You feel?
Nice for me.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, I would have said they. And, I mean, do you feel something similar? I don't know. I'm just trying to get a sense of what's going on here and why you're all growing around this stone satyr.
I guess.
All right, well, have a nice day.
Thanks.
Talk to the black rose. Oh, I'm so sorry. It seems like I'm disturbing all of you.
And this one, yeah, this one's a little more like. This one is the one that feels like it's kind of scoffing, or sarcastic. Listening
I
is
just,
so great. I want to talk to the room.
well, I mean, no, I mean, it's not that. I'm just really glad to be able to talk with you.
So
Oh, thank you, but no, I don't see it that way. But I appreciate that you do. So how did you come to be here?
oh, well, it's fine, I guess.
Do you feel like you belong here? Like you shouldn't be a rose?
No.
Oh, well, what do you want? Could I help you?
I'd like to not be stuck on this minute or sitting here in this park. Yeah.
I'm a little afraid to pluck you off, though. I wouldn't want to hurt you.
Oh, looking out for me. That's wonderful. I appreciate it. So glad I have you here to protect me. Indeed, to my
You're welcome.
well-being. That's wonderful.
Okay, and I'll go talk to the red rose. Was it red? Yeah, there was a red and a green left.
Yep.
Okay.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Hi.
Here? What are you talking? Why are you talking?
That's
to
great.
me?
I'm Ushka. Sorry,
Ushka.
you're right. Yeah, but who are you?
I'm Me? I don't know.
Oh,
What do you
that's
want?
fair. What? Sorry. I was just checking in with all the roses.
All right, can you just leave me alone?
I could.
Okay,
You
great.
don't want any help?
Help? How are you gonna help?
Uh,
You gonna get me off this stupid vine?
Well, I mean, I could. I have
Great, do
hands.
it.
All right, we'll talk maybe later or maybe not. I'll talk to the green one.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Ushka. Who are you? Oh,
and this one
very
almost like this one is weirdly kind of reminiscent of like talking to a snake.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
that same kind of or like reptilian.
Yeah. Oh, it's the nicest one I've met so far. Love snakes. I just noticed the five of you were growing here, and it seemed a bit odd. I wanted to check in and make sure you're okay.
I don't know why we're here.
Yeah, it's strange. It seems like you're growing around this satyr who maybe he's petrified.
It's,
Do you know if you're somehow connected to it?
I think so. I just happened to go here, and here we are. Somehow.
The other ones seem to want me to pluck them from the vine. Do you want that? Does that sound okay? Huh. All right. Well, I mean, if you don't think it's going to hurt, I could try right now.
Hurt me at all.
Okay. I'll pluck the green rose off.
Yeah. And yeah, you pluck the green, or the green rose off.
So yeah, Ushka was just standing there for probably a good 5 minutes, just staring, and then leans forward and plucks the green rose.
Yeah. It seems to be slowly issuing this like faint green gas out of its petals. It's harmless. It doesn't smell like anything. You feel like it's gonna do anything. Although you do feel like poison is somehow less harmful.
This is strange. So I talked to all of them, and most of them are very agitated, and some of them are very rude. But the green one was kind of nice, and I kind of feel like I've got some protection from poison with it. Talking to everybody.
Interesting.
Should we try some of the other ones?
Which one would you recommend the most after that?
Maybe blue. He didn't seem, or rather, they didn't seem especially rude. Red was very rude. Do you want me to?
Well, if you picked that one, then should somebody else pick a different one?
Sure.
The most rude one was red.
Yeah, so blue was the next nicest. White was kind of rude. The black rose was very haughty, and the red rose was just aggressive, I guess I would say.
I will reach out and grab the nearest one to me, which happens to be the... What was the second one in the list that Mike said? Blue. I grabbed the blue one.
All right. So you pluck the blue rose, and you see between its petals, it's almost like lightning is crackling and arcing from petal to petal. within
They're
this
dragons.
rose.
Look at that.
And yeah, and you feel like you would be less harmed by lightning while you're holding.
I got a lightning.
They are dragons.
Well,
Well, they're
yeah.
roses.
Seems like it, or they're got the personalities of the dragon kind.
And they have the same protection as the dragons.
Yes.
Hey, are you a dragon?
Shaking the rose.
So,
Dragon?
Graham, make an insight check.
Oh, sure.
And wasn't one of us able to speak dragon? Out of curiosity. Maybe that might have been Gil who just disappeared.
Yeah.
I thought somebody had dragon. 'Cause we wasn't, sorry.
I mean, I have comprehend languages, but
Maybe that's what it was.
it might have been Gil though.
Because that's what the plaque was, right? Wasn't it intraconic? That had the heart and the lion.
Yes, and I'd cast comprehend languages on it. I believe, because I was the one who read it.
Yes, because you had to sit. Yeah, sit.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go take the dog out.
It was actually that plaque was in Elvish.
Oh, well then I could have read it without it then.
Something else.
Did I cast comprehend languages here?
I don't remember.
I cast identify here.
Yes.
Okay, I'd say. Anyway,
Bram, you notice so as Cax, as Cax is kind of like shaking that rose a little bit and talking to it, you see these little crackles start to kind of like burst out from it just a little, and so you get the sense that like if you really shook it real hard or like somehow were able to like cast the petals off it, something would happen.
I think that those roses, if the petals get knocked off of them or if they get shaken up too much, a dragon very well might come out of them.
no, I'll stop.
I think that there's you're getting the benefits of it right now, but it doesn't have to stay that way.
All right. Oh,
Furthermore, I don't think I want one anymore.
yeah, I'm intrigued. Drew said his computer died. He's finding his charger. Yeah.
He'll be back soon.
I'll find Cluck. Hey, Cluck.
Hi.
Hey, check out this rose we found.
Oh, it's a lightning rose.
Yeah, right. Isn't that cool?
Very strange.
You want to hold it?
Sure.
There. Here, you be the keeper of the. Don't shake it too hard, because Bram thinks a dragon might come out.
Dragon? Oh,
Yeah, a blue dragon. They're a little temperamental.
I think there's a dragon inside this rose.
I do.
Bram. That's what Bram thinks. And I feel like he's been kind of on point with what these roses mean. So
How would you fit a dragon inside a rose?
How would you have a talking doll?
hey,
Good point.
not a doll. Not a doll. We don't use that word. We've talked about this.
A talking miniature.
Cluck. Just a talking cluck, okay? Talking cluck. All right.
There's no other clucks, so then all clucks talk. Then it's just a cluck.
Exactly.
And the descriptor would be unnecessary in that instance. But in the general instance of dolls, then this one talks.
It's not a doll.
Not a doll.
It's not a doll.
No, I agree. It's a cluck.
It's got.
And clucks talk. But That's all due to magic.
Wait, what kind of
That's fair. No, that is a fair point. Mhm.
what kind of magic would you use to summon a dragon?
No, summoning magic.
What kind of magic
Powerful.
is that?
Magic.
I think that is a type of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Summoning.
It's
That using a summoning enchantment.
summoning a dragon would be pretty powerful, though.
Yeah.
So we might have a really powerful flower right there.
I get it. No, what kind of... No, that's not what kind of magic is on this.
No. Wait, what?
I don't know, I'm just
What do you
having a
mean?
weird sense about this, that it... Some kind of magic that changes one thing into another. But doesn't, like, bring a creature into it.
Well, if it transmuted the rose into a dragon, or if it transmuted the dragon into a rose.
And you notice, Cox, as you watch Buck seem to get this like weird flash of insight when you hand it in the road, and then it's like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying words.
Well, that's like Cax is like gone silent because he's looking at Cluck like, wait, you can do this? Like he's like,
Yeah, what is that? I'm not sure what that means, but I don't know. It's just an idea.
So if the dragons were transmuted into roses,
I feel like if you wanted a dragon out of a rose, you'd have to conjure it.
and you don't think this is like conjuration magic?
No.
but if you had a dragon and you turned it into a rose, that would be transmutation.
I don't think this rose is a dragon.
What do you think it is?
I think it's like the magic of a dragon.
Oh, so like lightning would come out of it.
I think so.
Oh, that'd be cool. I have a lightning bolt spell. Oh. Well, now that's slightly more exciting.
I don't know.
Does that mean that
Really
the
pretty?
it is pretty? Well, we'll save it for emergencies.
That's a good idea.
So that one's lightning. Ushka's is
Poison
poison.
gas.
So we have red.
Probably
That's fire. That's fire. And white would be snow.
Yeah, blizzard, cold. Yeah.
And then black. I didn't make much of a study of dragons. Beyond that they're there. There are dragons.
Well, I mean, I've heard stories of black dragons, and they're usually acid.
Okay. So then we have acid. The poison seems pretty useful with the hags. Poisoning might be something that they would do.
Well,
I will choose fire.
So you pluck the red rose from the vine,
blows up the door.
and as soon as you pluck it, it's wreathed in fire. You don't feel any heat from it, but it's just visually looks like it's got this wreath of flame swirling around it, and you feel like you would not be harmed as much by fire.
Great. Bram pins it onto the edge of his cloak.
What colors are left? Black and white?
Black and white.
I mean, the white one's prettier. People will pick the white one.
So yeah, you pluck that one, and it immediately appears to be just covered in frost. So it's got that kind of sparkling frost covered, and you feel like cold but not hard while holding.
Nice.
Who of you wants the black rose?
And you do notice also, Bram, that when you pin it to your cloak and then take your hand off it, you don't feel that sense of protection.
Oh, so you actually have to have it in your hand.
Oh.
Well, that's okay. But I do convey that to the others. It seems that the protection only lasts as long as it's in contact with you.
Oh.
So like this, and he'll put it behind his ear.
So you do not, as soon as you let go of it, you don't feel that, even though it's touching.
Oh, you mean in hand? And he'll take
And
it.
then you feel it, grab it.
It could be useful.
Bram unslings his shield from his back and puts the rose in his hand and then straps his shield on.
I'll grab the black one too.
So when you pluck the black rose, it appears like each petal just has like drips of acid. They drip onto the ground and then you just, they don't burn anything, you don't feel anything. They drip onto your hand, you know, anything. It's just some kind of visual effect. And yeah, and you feel like if you're holding it, acid would be less harmful to you.
Hey, Cluck, do you want the black one or the blue one?
The other thing that happens with the black rose is the vine very quickly withers and dies and sort of sloughs off the.
Oh, that's a shame. They were nice. He looks up at the statue. Did it do anything? Is there a difference?
I don't have enough strength from my god to undo this curse.
Oh. That's fair.
Oh, you mean to make the satyr less stony?
Yes,
Yeah.
that takes greater magic than I have been given.
I mean, I could try to dispel it, but I don't know if that would work.
If it's a
And
magic.
I don't even know what benefit we'll get from that.
It would help the satyr.
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't know if dispelling magic will work on it. Is it actively magical currently? Does
I don't know.
Give me 10 minutes. Tell you. Or maybe we spent enough time.
we have spent enough time here?
Yeah, I mean, if you were trying to get a sense of magic while you were while other people were plucking them. Yeah, there's a lot of magic all around you, and it's very strong. So like, you can even sense it where you like it might be normally far away, but you sense it. It's that strong. So got a whole list of stuff you can sense. So from the fruit trees, you get a sense of divination magic around the gold fruit trees and abjuration around the silver. The standing stones, conjuration magic, all around inside of them. The frozen fountain that you walk by, transmutation magic, like written with it. Perhaps this magic. You don't get any magic from the satyr. You also, I mean, just sort of like general idea that there's some kind of magical features in the towers. Because the tower also has some kind of there's a whole lot of magic around.
So the only thing that's not magical.
One of the few things that is not magical.
All right. This is what I wanted to do. So, what do we do next?
Yes, it's time to go find Zavilna.
Okay. Creep my way back out of the garden.
And as you do, the ettercaps come forward and start burrowing back in.
So we heading in the front door.
Yeah, and I think that's probably part of where I ended up losing last week. Was because I think we'd gotten to the door. I know we'd gotten a picture of the door. That's about what I remember about the door.
Yeah. We did go in, but yeah, if you make your way up to the palace door, so you can either you can take the stairway up because there's this wall, palace wall in front, and then there is you should have a picture of the door, and as you as you get up towards it, you see that there's this double door on this wall. All the all the exterior doors look the same. They have that sort of like viney silver on the outside, and then they all it has a plaque above it, and that's got the image of the I think the handout has the lion. This door looks exactly the same, except it has the heart. So you see this big deer up on kind of rearing up in a similar pose to the lion, antlers coming out and crown sitting on its head in the antlers. So it's this marble cameo above the door, and the door is locked, and you can tell also, Ushka, that this is some kind of magical lock. It's not any mechanical or something. It's some kind of magic.
And this is where we played the chime. I do remember doing that.
You did play the chime.
I do remember playing the chime. So, pull the chime out. Bing! Yeah.
Solve the puzzle. Thanks, little dragon.
I mean, sure. So, it's powerful enough magic that and Ushka, if you're sensing magic, so like this overrides that, but it doesn't undo it.
Right.
No, so there's that kind of fine distinction between like, oh, this hasn't stopped the magic that is keeping this door shut. It has temporarily overridden it.
It's not unlocked. It's temporarily open.
Bypassed.
Right.
So you can.
It's like using a key card.
Right. It's always locked, except for the moment it isn't.
Yep.
And you also get the sense, Ushka, that if you open the door and then it closes again, that this bypass will cease to function and it will be locked again, and you won't back without doing the same thing or somehow actually dealing with the magic.
Got it. Yeah. Well, I guess let's go in and maybe we can put a stick in the door or something so it doesn't close. So otherwise it'll
You can let us out.
lock again.
I can just use it again.
Can it work forever? Magic's usually limited.
It has a bunch of charges.
Oh,
I did identify this last week, so
got it. So you know how many charges it actually currently
yeah,
holds.
charges. Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, great.
And this
So-
it's a big tower. You can tell that from outside.
Oh, that's right. We did go inside. Now I remember this hallway, which is a weird thing to remember.
Yeah. So you did go in this hallway last week.
Oh, and then we went in.
And you did go find the
Yep.
storm.
Right, we went through that door.
So do you want to try to keep this palace door open?
Got
No.
9 more
No.
charges,
There's no upside to leaving the door open behind us.
other than getting through more quickly.
Or out ever.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
We can ding the chime and get out easily.
Well, and
That's right.
Isabella will just let us out because we saved her.
Right.
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 But yeah, when the door closes, push on again. It is locked. But yeah, this hallway is. So yeah, it's this hallway with the walls are illustrated with painted panels depicting the dark sky. And all these paintings show what you would see if you were looking out through a set of windows into a clear, moonless night. Other than that, there's nothing like strange about the panels at all. And then, yeah, if you open those double doors, which are not locked, and you step out onto the stone balcony, there's this rectangular courtyard that is open to the twilight sky above you. And there's no visible floor. Instead, below you, there's this vortex of dark clouds turning. There's a marble tower that rises out of that maelstrom, and it's encircled by 7 turrets. There's 4 stone staircases that extend from the outer areas of the palace somewhere to this tower. You can see, stairwell ends somewhere that you can't see behind the wall, and it goes up to the tower. Each one is also part of this buttress that's supporting the tower. So the staircases are both buttressing this center tower and appear to be a way to get up onto it. So roiling storm with lightning underneath the tower, out of the void.
If I didn't think it was going to kill us, this would be fascinating.
I'll put the blue rose in my hand.
It's crackling with lightning, and you feel a little bit better about the giant storm that takes
Yeah.
This is not what I expected would be in.
Well, I suppose we probably have to go in the tower.
Seems that way.
That would make sense.
Yeah, we need to walk down
Try
the
to work our way
stairs.
over the stairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So try to go through this door on the left if it's unlocked.
That's what I would think.
So, yeah, that door is unlocked, and so if you go into there, so you can push your way through that door. This is a circular chamber, and it's decorated with sculpted reliefs depicting humans and demons partaking in some kind of grotesque revelry. And then there's a spiral staircase in the center with a golden handrail. Here, it ascends, looks like it goes up for about 30 feet. And you can also see there's this elevated staircase that extends out over the court that you saw with the storm and leads up to one of the crypts. Got a spiral staircase in the middle, staircase out over the storm.
So up or up?
I mean, I feel like eventually the answer is to the middle, but
I
Yeah,
agree.
but going to the middle from low up when we need to go up, or go to the middle from higher up.
another. Oh, did we see
Ram
another option?
sticks his head out to see if there's another staircase above them. that
Yeah,
goes
is there
to
a-
the middle.
Yeah, is there a bridge above or something?
It's interesting. We're thinking right now that Zavilna is in the middle, yeah?
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily true. She could be anywhere in this castle, right?
Yeah.
Or she could be nowhere in this castle.
Same with
Yes. Well, that
guess-
would indeed be a problem. So let's operate under the assumption that she is in the castle, but maybe not in the middle.
Why would she not be in the middle?
Well, why would she be in the middle?
That's the place that makes sense to be. That's like the most special place.
It's probably the most
Right,
protected.
but if you're trying to hide her,
Are they?
Are they trying to hide her?
I don't know. I just think that we should plan for either way.
I think the middle makes the most sense.
We could start.
It does, which is why
yeah.
maybe we should go up the golden stairs instead.
I'll be right back. I'll run up the stairs.
Over the lightning.
Alright.
Yes.
So, when you... Alright, so going up the stairs, you go up about 30 feet, and then you get to, in front of you, there's a double door at the top of this where you went.
I think he was saying he was running that northeast
Oh,
diagonal
you're
from
not going
here.
up the spiral stairs?
No, I was going up the spiral stairs.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, you
sorry.
were going spiral. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah, so you get to
Yeah.
another chamber that looks similar to where you were, but there's a double door.
Out. Oh, so you mean like over here again?
It
I come out in
is-
that chamber. I come out in the chamber, and there's another door.
So the door up there.
Uh huh.
Why don't I just? versions of this.
There's a door up
There's
here.
a door.
I
And
followed
it
it.
is straight south.
Okay, so like over here.
Yep.
Like out towards the courtyard.
Door to the south.
Oh, that's leading out of the castle.
I open the door. Well, I attempt to open the door.
Yeah. So you open that door, and there's a balcony that overlooks the garden.
Oh.
So you now see, like, yeah, when you came in the front of the castle, you're now, like, up above. Like, if you're looking at the door you came in, you're up above and to the left, looking out over the garden.
Oh, what a view.
Yeah. Nice.
It's so still.
Actually.
Never mind. It's still everywhere.
And you can kind of see, now that you're up this high, let me make sure this is the right. Yeah, so you can see inside, so that the tower that is on that side of the garden, kind of in the lower southwestern corner of the garden, you can see there's trees inside there. So you see, yeah, boughs of an oak tree filling the interior.
Okay, at the southwestern castle wall.
So there was the tower in that corner.
Uh huh.
You can see
Yeah,
inside the tower, because it's open,
Uh-huh.
there's trees. Oak trees.
Weird. Overgrown. Do I see anything else that looks like it wasn't there 5 minutes ago when we came in?
No. Otherwise, garden looks the same.
All right. No hags moving across the garden towards us to kill us or anything like that. Okay. Cool.
Not that you can see.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that, like, because you were too low to see for that tower before.
Right. Right.
Now from this height.
Okay. I'll close the door and come back down the spiral steps. It just leads to a balcony overlooking the garden. Very nice. The tower down there is like overgrown with trees.
The other corner of the castle?
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to explore that then.
Maybe.
I mean,
Yeah, that's true. They could have a cave at the bottom of the tower that goes into a basement underneath the forest in the tower, and then in there, secreted away is the building.
Maybe.
Or she's just in the middle of the castle.
I think Ushka starts walking across this set of steps.
I'll follow.
And like as he's saying, maybe, and having, like, nodding and conversing, like,
Going
so we're going this way then.
staircase.
Yep.
Okay. And
Maybe she's at the bottom of this lightning storm.
yeah, she's
Last
probably
place we look.
very
We just gotta
low
jump
light.
in. We jump in, we'll find everything.
I hold my blue rose and jump in.
That's it. That is a good idea.
It saves you.
Well, what
You learn the difference between resistance and immunity.
So let me put some words of you up here.
The screen just went black.
Yeah, it'll come
Yeah.
back. Don't worry.
Okay. I was just kidding. I didn't jump off the side.
Yep. Now you all fell into the lightning.
Aha.
And that's why I win.
And right. So yeah, so you come out into this yeah, you come into this empty chamber. There's another staircase that leads up into what looks like another chamber, and then
should go up.
Keep going.
Yep. Bushka walks up those steps.
So you reach another chamber that looks again identical to all these ones you've been in. They're all decorated the same. In this one, though, there's a pedestal of vines, living vines, in both the room, and there's an enameled black coffer resting on top of that pedestal. And in the coffer, there's a plum-sized jewel made of this lustrous black crystal.
Huh? Seems ominous.
Do we need this?
We don't know.
Whoever has the black rose should get it.
Cluck.
Yeah. Hi.
Go get.
Or I can knock the coffer off the table with my extendable pole.
Well, if it's related to the black rose, I'd pick it up. Actually,
Can
curious.
you talk to that? Can you talk to that vine?
Oh, of course. Could I? Though I assume it's been more than 10 minutes since I talked to the roses.
Hmm.
I can guess again. That's my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could I borrow the black rose?
Sure.
I'll take the black rose, and I'm already resistant to acid. Do I feel any effect?
Double
It
resistance.
says upgrade to immunity.
Feel.
Quarter resistance. Or 3/4.
3/4.
I'm assuming not. I'm assuming it's just gives resistance.
Make sure. So you don't feel any more resistance.
I didn't think so. Hand it back to Cax. I mean, if the black jewel there is related to acid, I pick it up naturally. But yeah, if you want me to talk to the vines, I can. It'll just take a little bit more energy out of me.
No. Can't do it. It's fine.
No, I can do it.
Save it.
All right.
We'll be all right. We don't need to
If you
talk.
can't do it, though, I mean, it's fine.
No, but I can do it.
No, just save it.
Why don't we wait until we have multiple things to talk to, and then we can talk to everything at once? Once we find more things, then you can cast a spell, and we can do it more than once.
Oh, yeah,
Listen, he already said he couldn't do it. That's fine.
I can do it. I imagine that's their childhood, like that's straight out of their childhood, and like Cax egging him. Am I seeing right that there's no exit from this room other than the stairs we entered?
There is no other exit.
This seems like really,
And we gotta search around for hidden doors.
really inefficient architecture.
It's a Fey palace. They don't care about efficiency. No, there's nothing else hidden in here.
Why don't we both reach for it together?
Okay. 3, 2,
One side.
1.
Hold on, we get on the other side.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
ready?
I'll get over. Yeah, here we go. Ready?
3.
One.
We gotta be down here.
Wait,
Rose in-
up or down?
Black rose in my hand, reaching for it.
And then I'll reach for it at the same time, and we'll put up to it.
So when you both touch it, make an insight check.
Oh,
An insight check.
not how I anticipated being attacked.
That was not the save that I was expecting.
No save. Bushka feels like a gem.
Yeah.
Cax, you get the sense that this jewel is Vilma's crystallized desire to know what her enemies are like. That desire has been put into the form of a jewel.
Zavilna's crystallized desire to know what her enemies are plotting.
It's pretty
What
freaking
resides inside this, or that is the dream itself.
cool. Oh, ooh, it's smooth.
What the heck?
Is your side not smooth?
Wow, it's smooth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I guess we have a gem.
It's, it's amazing.
What's amazing about it?
The other two are not going to believe that. I mean, thankfully, you also felt it, so we can convince them. But
Oh, what?
huh?
What? I didn't feel anything.
Well,
What did-
felt
what did you
smooth.
feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like physically, it's
You
a nice
didn't.
gem.
You didn't like get a sense of like Zavilna,
No?
like a very specific Zavilna feeling.
No. What did you feel?
Like it's Zavilna's. I don't know if I forgot all the words. Desire to know what her enemies are plotting. Yeah, I say it in some flowery words like I can say it. Yeah.
Huh.
And
Interesting.
you didn't feel that?
No. But I wonder if that's a piece of herself, and it makes sense how the hags got her if this was somehow removed from her before they got her.
That's
Fun.
I was actually gonna say terrible.
Oh, I mean, the magic part of it's pretty fun.
True.
Maybe we'll
yeah.
need this to help Zavilna?
Well, yeah, I think we definitely need it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we get it. Hey, guys, come here.
What's up?
Like, here. I'll step back. Like, grab the gem.
Grab.
Okay.
Make an insight check.
Nice.
Insight.
I'm gonna Gil stronger.
Oh, not advantage.
Oh, it's as good as mine.
So yeah, when you touch it, both Bram and Gil can tell, sort of intuitively that this is Zavilna's crystallized desire to know what her enemies are plotting. So that desire, that feeling, was turned into this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Zavilna's desire to know what her enemies are plotting.
Well, let's
see what
bring
you mean
up
there.
we can find other parts of her, and then we can put all the parts together into one Zavilna.
All the parts are this specific. How many parts do you think there are?
Many. There might be 36 chambers in here.
Well, that's a very okay.
Very specific number.
Wait, couldn't we tell how many towers there were? How many turrets there were?
There were 7.
7. Maybe there's just 7.
Maybe just 7.
Also true.
So the one that we entered and this one, are those 2 different turrets from the outside, or it's all counting as like
so-
one?
Or
Yeah, so
one
this
of
is-
the turrets is collapsed, and there's 6 items in each of the other turrets, and so there's 36 chambers.
So, yes, you've been into... So the one you climbed up to first was 1, and now you climbed to another turret.
Got it. Okay. So there's the outside ones and the inside ones. Got it. Okay. Should I put it in the bag?
Yeah.
On the
Put
bag.
Zavilna's desire to know what her enemies are plotting into the bag of holding.
Crystallized desire.
Crystallized. Thank you. I missed that part.
Okay, man, this kind of seemed like a big dead end, right? Like, we just
That was
gotta
not
go.
a dead end. That was a part of Zavilna.
Oh, yeah, I know, but like, we kind of did this half. Like,
Yes, let's carry on.
Okay. We'll head back downstairs.
Unfortunately, you're about 6 rappers short of being able to. Not quite that big of a party.
We're not.
I don't know where we're going, Josh.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I was
So-
gonna say if
like there's water on the other
Whoa.
side of this.
Yeah, don't go in that.
They're not gonna go in the water.
Do not go into the water.
yeah, I mean, I assume we're just going now to the right
Yep.
side,
But do.
and then up, and then after going up to check over,
Yeah.
kind of repeating what we did
So-
on the left side.
Yeah, so you basically end up back down. Yep, you end up back down there.
Running.
So yeah, if you go down that other hallway, yep, there's double doors at the end.
Unlocked.
They are unlocked, and you get to so this one again goes up goes up 30 feet, and it's sort of like the mirror image of the other one. It's got that spiral staircase in the center, and then it's got the great staircase up going inward towards the storm area.
Somebody else going up.
Yeah, go take a look up. It's a cool balcony.
Okay, we'll go up.
So
Anything?
yeah, you get up to the
Okay.
get up to the balcony. Yeah, so you get this stone balcony that looks out over the garden, and from this one you can see the top of that into the top of that other tower that you couldn't see. This one is filled with hawthorns, the thicket of hawthorns. Is what's inside the tower. Otherwise, same kind of thing, balcony that overlooks the garden. Nothing else is changed in the garden. Nothing to see in the tower, which is closer than the other one. And yeah, you can kind of see, and you can also see the walkway. So you're not too far from that. You're 20 feet from that walkway if you're at the edge of the balcony.
Yeah. Convey.
More trees.
Well, I mean, yeah, more or less. Yeah. Like, all right. Guess we head up.
Yep, back over. Other than that. Stairs.
Yeah, it's great. Good exercise.
Yep. Oh, and oh look, everyone's gone in the storm.
Oh,
Well, guys,
man.
it was a great game.
Yep.
Got the rose.
Yep. That survives, everyone else dies.
Rats.
Alright, so this one, yes, you climb the staircase. This tower has a black basalt pedestal in the middle of the room. Where this inside that coffer, there's a one side. Looks identical, except this one is a translucent white crystal.
And then there's a blue one and a green one.
Maybe even a red one.
And a red.
Maybe even a red one.
Oh, should I grab this one just in case?
Yeah.
Gil will go pick it up.
So this one is
Holding his white rose.
warm to the touch.
Yeah. Warm.
Yeah. Make an insight check.
That's not what I expected.
Seems like, yeah, a jewel, white jewel.
This one's confusing me. It's warm. I kind of expected it to be the other way.
Well, it's probably because you're resisting all the cold. You just feel warm.
You want to touch it and see?
Sure.
Sure.
Alright, so yeah, whoever touches it, you can make an insight check. And it feels warm to the touch to you as well.
25. There it is.
Right, so, yeah, Bram and Ushka and Cax, you all get the sense when you touch this one, that this gem is Zabilna's desire to show kindness to the destitute and unfortunate, leading to
Oh, I felt that one.
What a great character trait.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not your cup of tea.
Cax is like the poorest, they don't tip well.
Of course, share with Gil. Oh, how do we get to the other turrets? Assuming we're supposed to find all of these.
Yes, we have to get all 5.
Did you all see something? Did I miss something?
There must
Look
be
around.
other ways to get to them.
Look around this area. Are there any secret doors or anything?
Nope.
I mean, I can fly around if you want me to. But I don't know if I
Yeah,
get,
I could join you.
I don't know if we get struck
Well-
down by a lightning bolt or not.
Wasn't there an entrance from the Hawthorne area?
So there's like a walkway from that tower that goes to some part of the castle that you have not hit. That is like further towards the corner of the castle than the turret you're in now, and sort of beyond where you came into to get up. But you didn't see how to get there from
From the
where
outside.
you've been so far.
But with the other one, we did see that we could get into it. Is that right? The other tree area?
The other tower you can, there's a staircase on the outside of that tower in the garden that you can get into the tower from. The tower on this end doesn't have a staircase, it only has that walkway that goes to the castle.
Hmm.
The architecture really is very inefficient.
Yeah, might be intentional.
Like,
So,
part of this castle is just walled off from all the rest of the castle. Like, what kind of crazy person does that? Unless they're like sharing a castle and maybe but there's just not much here.
Like a
Like a castle duplex.
duplex.
Mr. Belma lives in the one half.
I mean,
Yeah, who lives in the other half? Find out.
Crazy old
Order of malevolence. They're all roommates because crime doesn't pay.
well, it's not, we're not going to solve it standing here. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go back down to the,
Stairs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, like I'm not missing something. Because I'm curious. So what I'm saying, I mean, I can see that there is that on level with this
It's
turret.
That is on So yeah, like there's other balconies above the storm.
Okay, yeah. So, but is this balcony on level with that balcony?
Yes.
Okay. And there's a double set of double doors, so like hypothetically, there's a hallway over here.
There's something behind those double doors. Yeah.
Right.
And you saw the same thing basically directly across from that, from the other balcony. There's another room there that's got doors that go somewhere.
It's only like 15 feet away, right?
It's pushing
20 feet. 20 feet? All right.
Yeah, because these are 10-foot squares.
Oh, from these stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 15
Yeah.
stairs.
Standing jump.
And I can.
Don't miss it.
I mean,
I could probably throw you over there if you want.
but didn't you? I mean, did we say that we could figure out a way to get to that part of the castle from the hawthorns outside?
Yeah, well,
No.
it goes maybe to the hawthorn, but then to get into the hawthorns, like, yeah, I don't know. We didn't have another way to do that.
Yeah. Unless, I mean,
You climb the wall.
you could climb
Yeah.
like the outside of the towers looked like you could just climb up them too.
Yeah.
Climb up and over.
I mean, it might be a safer option than trying to jump over the lightning storm.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair. Agreed. So, go climb a tower?
Sure.
Or should we go to the other tower just to see what the trees are about? Go to the nice trees first.
Let's do the closest one.
All right.
Well, actually, I mean, if it's all climbable, could we climb down from, like, we climb up the spiral staircase, could we climb down from there?
Oh, right. Yeah, because we had that door's locked.
Back out the door? I don't know how climbable that part of the castle is.
Yeah,
The
right.
outside of the castle wall itself is like smooth marble.
Got it. So yeah, we need to go out.
Oh,
Wait, we'd get down.
You would.
we got rope, right? Oh, we.
10 feet? Did any of us ever did we ever
I have a
pick up?
10-foot pole.
That should do. Just slide down.
We didn't bring rope still.
No,
No.
Well, we haven't ever had an opportunity to stop and get some.
What
Yeah.
level are we?
Also true.
level unprepared.
So we gonna slide down the pole?
Yeah.
How far down is it? If we
Yeah,
go up
I just understand. Was it like 10 feet down?
Like if
From
you
the
go
balcony
over
down
the
to.
Balcony.
up,
like you
straight
go off
down.
the balcony.
Yeah.
Yeah, down to
No,
the.
because it was 30 feet up.
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Well, I assume that was 30 feet from ground floor, right? So that'd be like the garden level. But we're trying to go from the balcony down to whatever this landing is.
Yeah.
I thought the landing was on the same level as the bottom of the stairs. The bottom of the spiral stairs, I mean.
Oh, okay. Then
Like
maybe.
here,
Yeah.
this level right here, I thought was the same as this level right here.
That is true. Yeah.
So if this is 30 feet up, then it's going to be 30 feet down to here,
Got it.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess what I'm misprocessing is right. Because it's not really. I put myself outside. So like the garden, right, is some amount of feet down. So like in the middle of the garden is lower than right before the deer door.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Right.
this whole like patio in front of the castle is 20 feet up from the garden.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm now caught up.
And then the 30-foot tower is above that.
Yes.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah,
that'll
so
make
the
sense.
castle is up on this raised level, and then everything on the castle goes up from there. So, yeah, if you were going like straight down to the garden from the balcony, that's 50 feet down. But if you're dropping down to the patio, it's 30 feet.
Okay.
The castle's on this sort of like giant
Got it.
I mean, I could just open the door again using the chime.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might need to figure out another way if we're gonna have to do this 4 or however many
Well-
times this castle has sides.
Well, we got 10, and we can use it a second time and then go back and go around. And if it seems like we're going to have to do this multiple times, then we can figure out another plan. I think
That's a good idea.
though,
That's not a problem until it's a problem, and it's nowhere near a problem right now.
right.
If we're saving charges on a magic item that we don't need to use all the charges of, then we're not saving them, we're avoiding using them.
But if we need them,
Well, I don't think we're going to. I don't think we're going to need 8. We might need to save 1.
let's do it.
Okay. And yeah, well, before we use it, I'll try to see if there's some way from this side to open the door. If not, I will to open the door. Okay. Seems like it. Or rather, it is.
I don't have the knock spell. I'm sorry. Dang.
Yep. So yeah, that door opens up again. Go through it.
Do we want to?
Why? What is the
We want to try to keep it
stag
closed
symbol?
this time?
Yeah, let's prop it open this time.
I think it's just letting us know
That's
that
just showing you that this
heart
door
was
has
above
the
the
heart.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
in
it's
case we
another
miss
one with a
something.
light.
We're gonna
Hey,
prop it
we-
open.
Gonna prop it
Yeah,
up.
is there a stone or something we could
Yeah, you could go pick up a stone out of the garden and prop
big
it up.
enough
Weird,
kind of put it there?
weird question. Like, it says the lion or the heart must wear the crown. Like, so is it engraved in, or is it?
Yeah, it's like it's just like a little marble. Like you wouldn't be able to set it anywhere on this.
Oh, okay,
That's basically like a plaque above the door. It
gotcha.
just has the heart in relief on
Okay,
the gallery.
never mind. Scratch that thought.
Here's my thought as well.
All right, well,
Howard.
Yeah, were you thinking this right hand one where you just go climb it?
Yeah, you can climb over it without any. So it's, unlike a lot of the rest of the castle, it's you can get up on the base of it is 10 feet up off the garden, and then there's that stone catwalk connected to it, and then but yeah, you can climb the outside of the park. There's enough kind of growth and trees and vines and things on the outside that it's not, it might take you a little time, but you'll get there. And yeah, you get up to the top of the tower wall, and you see that it's filled with hawthorn. But the inside wall, similarly, you can climb down without too much trouble. And then you end up, sort of in this hawthorn forest or thicket. At the heart of the thicket, there is a heart. Seemingly
The word-
H-A-R-T, heart.
Right.
Seemingly made from iron, standing atop a marble pedestal, pawing the ground angrily. So it looks like it's made of iron, but its leg is metal.
Wrathful.
And then strewn about the pedestal, there's a dozen empty baskets. And as it teases me, it says,
Told you. I mean, you told us about the wrath. I told you they can be wrathful.
This is where it goes.
and it says it.
Sorry. Got the crown on its head?
Hi, Wrath. Yeah.
I am Bramwell. We have something for you.
I command you all kneel towards and obey.
Who is us?
Us, Wrath.
Yeah, see, I don't really kneel before people. It's kinda
Don't you need your crown first?
If you will not kneel, then you must leave this tower once.
Okay.
Well,
I start moving towards.
Gil, can I have that? Whizzing, does Gil have it?
Ushka has it.
Ushka has it.
Start walking forward and he'll kneel.
All right, and Bram will kneel next to Ushka.
Not like head bowed or anything. He'll just take a knee and look up at that Wrath.
Nods its head to one of you and looks pleased with
Gil, get down on a knee.
nods and looks pleased
Ushka looks back at Cax.
with Cax.
What are we doing? I'm bound to a damn deer. Fine. I'll stretch my legs a little bit. I get down and start stretching.
Nods and looks pleased with
Child's pose.
you. May remain our present.
Thank you. We understand you need a crown?
Sometime
But we found a crown. We found a crown. If you are Wrath, who are the lion?
countenance kind of grows displeased and speak of envy. We are guardians. Zavilna is able to watch over the guardian. We are here. Come here for our planes we reside in. But
Why
magic
did
still prevents us, unfortunately, from harming.
So you would like to harm the lion named Envy?
I would. But we are prevented.
why did Sibilna bring Envy here?
We were created as a pair. Protected.
Oh, that's good. So we give them the crown?
You are
The rat?
guests here. Then the palace, in Zabilna's absence, still receive visitors. If Zabilna gains. But guests are to remain in the garden pavilion until you are given entrance. It is not our responsibility.
Oh, that's good. Wait, so did you want the crown?
Crown. Crown is a key. The building
Right.
created it will allow guests to reach certain areas of the palace. Perhaps
Oh,
it has two forms. One form it appears as silver needles, and the other is golden roses. transform the crown into its golden form. Place it on the brow of the correct guardian. Which of us, Empty or Wrath, is the correct guardian?
But we think it's Wrath.
Place the crown on the incorrect guardian and will banish that guardian to its spinning plate on the crown.
That's not so bad.
Once it's in its gold form, either guardian that will not be banished. Certain doors inside the palace will be locked, depending on which guardian wears the gold.
So, pretty sure it's Wrath.
Why?
We are
Why?
Yeah, yes.
Why are you pretty sure?
Remember it whispered to us, and it was all like,
Yes,
and then Bramwell was all like Wrath.
that's right. We touched the crown. That's right.
I'll get the crown out, unwrap it. Oh, ow! May I approach you all?
May approach us.
Oh, thank you. Get up. Oh, ooh, I'll get the crown. Reach to put it on the heart's crown.
And as soon as you do, it transforms into a crown made of gold.
Well, that's nice. So that'll open certain doors.
Certain doors
Wonderful.
in the palace will now be locked.
Thank you so much. Actually, we'll look at the door just north of Wrath.
But that one doesn't have any black over it. It's like the ones you buy inside.
All right. Well, we're trying to save Zybilna, so we're just going to go through there and keep doing that.
It is not our
Thank you.
job.
Right. Yeah. But thank you so much. You've been very helpful.
You are welcome.
Go up to and ideally through that door.
Yep. So yeah, you can just push through that door's open. So yeah, now you're out and just
Whoa.
Gotta work
yeah.
on your gotta work on your greetings there.
What do you mean?
No, not you. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, Wrath?
Yeah.
A little rough around the edges.
name is Wrath.
That's right. Some big vines.
So this is not Stormy Skies out to the.
No.
I bet I know who's in the other forest.
You do.
And I wonder if that front door is unlocked now.
Probably.
Did have a heart.
Mark on it, so like wonder if it's
Anything
kinda
that has
like
a heart's gonna be unlocked.
A door, B door situation.
Probably.
We have to come back and probably take that crown at some point. That might be hard.
Maybe not. Seemed like a nice heart, other than grumpy.
So you step into this.
Okay, unlocked.
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Oh, it's nice.
And yeah, it's a candlelit workroom. It's got tables, dressers, bunks, for what
Wow.
looks like probably palace staff. There are 5 goblins, frozen in place like statues, caught in the mundane chores of ironing clothes, darning socks, and then along one wall, there is a row of brass bells.
Oh man, I feel like I should want to sleep. You guys, I'm not this.
I feel like it's been a while.
I'm not tired, but I feel
Yes,
like
then.
I should just. I kind of. I don't know.
I think it's been a minute.
Just lay down.
Hey, what? You do that. I'm not gonna go to sleep in the.
No, I mean I'm not tired. I'm fine, but
I mean, if you're tired, I understand.
no, I'm not. But I feel like I should be.
Who's got a passive perception of 14
18.
or more.
17. So yes.
So behind, yeah, if you've got that, behind one of the dressers in this, you see what looks like a hand, kind of like sticking out from the edge of the dresser, but it's flat.
Like 2D?
Yeah.
Oh. That's
strange.
smashed against the wall.
It's very strange.
Two-frame rabbit style.
Is that a tail from your people?
A rabbit tail.
It's pretty short.
What are we looking at?
Look at that hand.
A flat hand.
Where is it, Josh?
So it's like sticking out from behind one of the dressers, or you can sort of see it past the edge of the dresser against the wall.
Gil, can you move that dresser?
Oh yeah,
Pretty big.
yeah. Let's go heft the dresser out of the way.
So when you do that, you all briefly catch a glance, or a glimpse of. You now have a handout called Thinnings.
No.
Thinnings?
Yep.
Doesn't sound good.
And so he. That's what he looks like. But he is like flat as a piece of paper. And when the dresser moves, he rolls up like a parchment and rolls under one of the beds.
Oh, so sorry. So sorry to scare you.
We didn't know you were there or that you existed.
Don't hurt me.
We're not hurting you.
No?
That's not our intention. We want to help Zavilna.
We're here.
Yes.
Hopefully.
We're mighty heroes.
You're heroes?
We're mighty heroes.
I mean,
We absolutely are mighty.
We have 2 crystallized aspects of her so far. We need to find more.
Do you know the League of Malevolence? We've whacked a couple of those people. Like they're
Well,
nothing.
What? We haven't.
Oh, don't listen. They don't remember things. Trust me. I've been writing a song.
Interacted
I'm
with
speaking
them.
to you right now, but anyway, yeah, we don't have time. Yeah, they're overrated.
How do I know you are who you say you are?
oh, I'm Ushka, by the way. I guess we didn't say who we were.
You're Ushka,
I'm
the
Grandma.
hero.
Gil.
What? What did he say?
Ushka, the great hero.
Oh, I mean,
Yes. This is Ushka. The great's actually not the word. It's more of a. It's not a great adjective. It's more of
the
a.
librarian. Ushka the librarian.
No. That's his like. That's his. No. Yeah.
This is Cax and Gil, and Ram had already introduced himself. And you are?
My name is Thinnings.
Oh, very nice to meet you. So that is who we are saying we are, and that's who I've been my whole life. I don't know how to prove to you I am Ushka. I don't carry like a card or anything. Secret? Like, about what?
Anything.
Oh.
Bushka, do you remember when we were kids and your ant farm? One morning you woke up and all the ants were gone.
Oh, yes, that was right before I learned to start really talking to animals. It was very sad. I was hoping to talk with them.
Yeah, so that was my bad. I accidentally let him out. I hadn't really told anybody here that before.
Oh, sorry you had to carry that all this time. It's such a burden. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, it's been very burdensome, absolutely. But yeah, that was a look at Thennings. That was something nobody here knew. That's a secret.
This rolled up. It rolls out from under the bed very slowly. It slowly kind of unrolls and also unfolds. And becomes 3D again. He's still very thick, but he just sort of like puffs out into a sort of fey noise.
So if we tell you your secrets, you'll.
I had no idea. Very a secret. There was great trust.
Oh.
So do you work here? How are you not frozen like the goblins and others?
I am Jabilna's butler. I was away on an errand when I came back. Those things were frozen in time. I've been spying on that League of Malevolence. The hags who used her cauldron to neutralize Jabilna and trap her. They left the League of Malevolence in the palace to guard it.
Oh,
Well, there are only 3 of them here.
oh.
Yeah, I took care of the other 2.
Well, do you know where that is? Where the cauldron is that they're guarding? Could you show us?
Yes, but it's guarded by the Jabberwock.
Oh,
She befriended the Jabberwock years ago and trained it to drink from her cauldron until it winds itself around the cauldron and seeks. So Kellic and Warduke and Zargash, they can't really guard it effectively. Nothing here would stand a chance in a fight against the Jabberwock except probably Bloody Beaks up in the aviary.
What?
Bloody Beaks also frozen in time.
No, well, that's not helpful.
Well,
Sir Talavar
unless you
nearby?
unfreeze them.
How do we do that?
Touch it with a unicorn horn and speak its true name.
Oh,
For example, with Zabilna, have a unicorn horn and you can speak her true name.
oh.
Be set free.
Well, where is she? We'll
He's
just
near the
go do
cauldron.
that. Oh, that.
where is that?
And the League of Malevolence is looking all over Prismia for a unicorn horn so that Kelly can get Venom and Ringlebone out of bases and steal his stuff.
What's Ringlrun's true name?
Ringlebone?
Oh, I thought that was a code name.
No.
Who's
Ringlrun is not part of the League of Malevolence.
No.
No, of course no.
Is he here?
Yes, he is also frozen here.
Is he one of Valor's Call?
Yes.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
Oh, I have him, powerful wizard.
Could be good to have on our side. Do you know where he is?
Do you know where a red, a blue, and a green gem are?
Or
He'll show you.
Yes.
Yes.
We need to find those before we find Zybilna or Ringelrun.
Well, I mean, yeah, do we?
Yes.
Why does she have these?
They separated aspects of her out so that it should be easier to defeat.
Well,
No, she
Or-
made those.
She made them?
Yes.
Why did she do that?
He wanted to put those desires into physical form. She created these things.
So should those remain in their coffers?
It was part of her creating this domain.
is it bad that they're just in my bag?
we got 2 of them.
Well, you did keep them there for safety. Normally they would be if their things here were as they should be.
Well, why didn't the League of Malevolence just go get them? They weren't hard to get.
I don't think they're aware or care about them. They're here for one thing:
The staff.
staff.
The stick. All right.
They got wrapped up in the hag's plot.
Huh.
So hired them and paid them very handsomely to stay here.
I don't suppose there's any way to talk to the Jabberwock and let it know we're trying to free Zybilna?
Wouldn't try to talk to
Oh, okay.
I think we should
But-
continue to avoid it.
But
them. Good.
if we're trying to help Zybilna, shouldn't the Jabberwock be happy about that?
Yeah, but it might not realize.
The Jabberwock
I don't think
is
that it has that kind of intelligence, maybe.
generally hostile to everyone except Vilna.
Oh.
But you said there's something else that could fight it?
What's Zybilna
Yes,
look like?
Bloodbeak.
What's Bloody Beak?
Up in the aviary.
Is that Bloody Beak's true name?
Yes.
An owl.
Yes.
But I mean,
Like,
Do they-
like an owl.
He's no. Yes.
Is he like a giant owl?
Very large. Yes.
Okay.
So if we went and woke up Bloody Beak could maybe
Oh, take care of the
Tussle with-
Jabberwock? Absolutely.
Jabberwock.
Yes. Sure.
Oh,
But
that's
I
like
don't-
a-
Bloody Beak would not be hostile to us.
Well, it might not be friendly to you, but if he knows that
the name.
the Jabberwock is there and can get to the Jabberwock, then sure. It would not take much encouragement for him to go after the Jabberwock.
Oh, Ushka's very good with animals.
So they used to fight a lot or something? Like, is that a thing they do?
Well, Zybilna generally makes sure that Bloody Beak can't get out when the Jabberwock.
Yeah, we're not trying to kill the Jabberwock, right?
No, but
No.
will they kill each
we,
other or
we avoid the Jabberwock.
fight?
Bloody Beak
But Zybilna's by the Jabberwock.
chase him. I'm sure the Jabberwock would try to flee if Bloody Beak were coming after him.
Okay.
That could work.
Yeah, it
For
seems
the
like a good
time being, let's just try to get to the gems and to Zybilna and to
Why do we need the gems?
Ringelrun.
Well, it sounds like the gems are fine.
Hmm?
Seems like she's happy with where the gems are.
Yeah, we don't need the gems anymore.
So we don't need to get the gems to help empower Zybilna?
I don't think so.
All right.
Touch her with a unicorn horn.
We should need to avoid the League of Malevolence, wake up Bloody Beak,
Right.
go to the cauldron, wake up Vilna. We win, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be cooler if we went, took out the League of Malevolence, do what Valor's Call couldn't do. That's the stuff stories are written about.
We need to avoid them.
Maybe we could have Ringelrun take care of them instead of us.
We've already run into 2 of them, and we whacked one of them. So I mean, the other ones, so it'll be fine.
You guys keep saying we whacked one.
I don't really want to fight them. How are you always trying to fight people?
That's how stories are made.
Oh,
legends are written.
This is a weird enough story, I feel like.
I mean, it's a story.
It's
Why don't
been
we?
You guys have been pushing. Let's start. Gil, you wanted to start a revolution since we've arrived in this place.
but we're so close, and the League of
Right, they're part of they're part of the people that must be overthrown. That's
Push
what a
them to shove.
revolution is about.
I'm with you, but you don't go seeking out the hardest fight you can.
Who said that's the hardest fight? It sounds like the Jabberwock is the hardest fight.
Yeah, well, okay, we don't
We're
seek out the
avoiding
second
that.
hardest fight just because you can.
What's the second hardest fight?
The League of Malevolence.
Oh no, we need to free Zabilna first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't we? Why don't we deal with Bloody Beak and maybe Ringo Run if we can? Because it wouldn't be bad to have like a really powerful wizard to help if we do have to fight the League of Malevolence. And then,
And maybe he'll join our band.
yeah,
Would that not also though be playing into what they want? Like, don't they want to unfree him so they can unfreeze him so they can get the staff?
yeah, but I imagine they want to, you know, as he's unfreezing, take it. If he's already unfrozen and using the staff with us helping, I imagine it'd be more difficult.
I agree.
He's a wizard.
I'm not sure if that's not. Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to. We could just let Bloody Beak chase off the Jabberwock and sneak past and freeze the building. Okay. Great.
It's a plan.
If
Easy
you go
enough.
to the aviary, remember the word Kansas will open the window.
Kansas.
Too big to fit out of the aviary any other way than the large window.
Makes sense. Can you guide us there?
Nervous. You're but a
Oh, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. We can find it if we have
Oh,
to.
you'll be fine. We'll protect you. Don't worry.
usually
We had at one point we had a whole retinue following us, so it's fine. And they're all still alive.
Okay,
when I'm
that's
by myself. When I'm by myself, they don't see me.
that's good.
I can hide and I can slip away.
Well, if they see us, Gil will get really big, and then you'll be able to hide really easily. So you'll be fine.
Suppose you
Gil kind of does what you do in reverse.
Yeah, I don't hide well.
suppose
If you don't
Yeah.
mind, it
course.
would help us get around a bit easier since you know the place.
I do. And I am loyal to Sibylla, and you're here to save her, then I'm loyal to you as well.
And you'll be there the moment she's freed.
Speaking of loyalty, is Sir Talavar? Have you bumped into him recently?
Or
Doesn't wasn't he?
I've not
Little
seen
Fey
him-
Dragon Man?
Not seen him in some time.
Oh,
I hope.
he was very nice.
He gave us this chime.
Like,
It was. Is. Cool. So which way to the aviary? Which way to Kansas? Is there a rainbow involved?
not Kansas.
Carry on, my wayward son. Lead us there.
No.
If this goes poorly and we face the Jabberwock, we'll all be dust in the wind.
There's one small problem.
What is it?
The only way to get to Aviary without passing through where the Jabberwock is. Well, the banquet hall,
Neat.
Sounds nice.
but
I'm hungry.
we'll have to be careful.
Why?
Well, I would suggest that if someone has taken up residence in a banquet hall, and he is not particularly friendly.
Who is it?
Her name is
Dufergal?
Dufergal, yes.
Do for gal.
Is it a hag?
Oh. No. She's not a hag.
And not a member of the League of Malevolence.
No.
But dangerous, I take it.
Possibly.
Well, that's what we're here for.
But we're also brave.
Yeah. No. Okay. So I guess.
So, any information about her?
I've been trying to avoid her as much as possible.
No, we know her true name.
What makes you think that she's bad?
See,
Okay. Well, can you take us there?
can.
Oh, I bet I know what Dufergal's gonna be. Yeah.
So,
The Cax doesn't.
Oh, Medusa?
I mean, it seems to make sense.
Yeah, I just
So-
put together the petrified.
Uh-huh. I
uh,
think when he says we'll see, it's because we're gonna walk in and see a bunch of petrified folks in the banquet hall.
so Benny leads you through this door.
Whoa.
And you step out into this kitchen. So this is the palace kitchen. There's an 8-foot tall, 3-foot diameter, multi-tiered cake resting on a large round table in this kitchen. There's also a stove, an assortment of mismatched cupboards and work tables. There's 8 pixies who are suspended in midair around the cake, each wearing a chef's hat and a flower-stained apron. 6 of them are squeezing cloth tubes that have icing coming out of them. The other 2 are holding armfuls of tiny crimson candles. There's thick creepers with broad leaves approaching the kitchen through a partially open door in the middle of this wall. The roots are stretching across the floor. They're coiling around the large table, but not around a smaller rectangular wheel table that has 3 dressed up rats on it. And these are just filmed as bakers. See, they would be having. And then you can also see platters. There's blue frosted cupcakes. There's candied apples and sticks. There's bowls of sugar glazed button mushrooms. Bottles of this dark kind of like purple red, like pumpkin wine. Some big spun fruit, white icing, 8 beers. And he says this was supposed to be for Velma's birthday.
When is her birthday?
Not sure what time it is today.
Well, hopefully she'll be able to celebrate it soon.
Is the cake like preserved Like it's still
Yes, so the cake looks perfect.
edible.
Mhm.
And if you like stick a finger at it, is it like too hard?
No.
So you can get a little frosting off it.
You could, yeah.
You'll get a little.
This giant finger streak
He's pretty
going
careful.
through it.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's for Zadona's birthday.
What?
It's really good. Really, really good.
It's good. I figured that's yeah. You're still hoping for that. I
Yes.
see. Okay.
Once she's back.
You missed it though, right?
Oh, I did. But
Well, everybody did.
everybody here did, but yeah, didn't.
Yeah, that gets weird. All right.
This way leads you up to
Good take.
this doorway. And you
Oh, nice. Oh boy.
uh-huh.
Not Medusa.
What?
Ooh.
I mean,
Did I go through the wrong door?
That's the
we're on the
side of the
right.
room. Oh, we're right.
Yeah, they're
We went right.
Ah. Or the middle door. Yeah.
And in just a moment, you will have a
Huh.
handout called. Oh.
Do forget.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Have do. Oh. So just a bit more even.
Oh, not a Medusa.
Nope. A little different. So yeah, you step into this banquet hall. There's paintings of fey creatures and mounted heads of majestic elk with golden horns decorating the walls of this hall. In the middle, there's a woman squatting at the head of a table piled with food. She has the grease-stained tablecloth tucked under her chin, and she washes down each slobbering mouthful of food with a gulp from a barrel of beer. There's a tea cart in the corner by where you came in. It's got an iron kettle and a tureen of steaming soup resting on doilies on top of it. And as you enter and Dufragal looks up, she looks at you. Ah, more of his minions, I see. Well, it's time you bring me that cake Helen promised me. You know the one, 8 tiers high, lit with blood-red candles, icy white as snow.
Oh, yes. So, hi. I'm Ushka. Nice to meet you.
You're gonna bring me that cake, right?
Well, was
We'll bring it to you next. Yes.
oh, I have a question for you though, real quick.
What?
Do you happen to like honey mead? I guess mead.
Mead? What's that?
Fermented honey, like beer, but made out of honey.
I'd probably like it. You have some?
Well, no, but we know someone who
Why
has a
would you
lot
talk
of
about it?
bees, and we actually think you might really like him.
Well, where is he?
Well, so he's in Yan. Remembering right where?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
he's in Yan, and I think he'd probably really like to meet you. And I mean, he's got a lot of bees and a lot of honey, and probably makes a lot of mead. And I mean, it might be even better than cake.
Well, that's great, but I'm not done here yet.
Oh,
It looks
I
like you
want
have quite a
to
lot of
bring me
food
that
left.
Cake.
How can you have the cake if you haven't eaten your meat?
I've eaten almost everything this palace has, and I'm ready for cake.
There's a great big pile of meat in the middle of the table.
I'll be done with that in moments.
We'll be back in a moment,
With
but
my
you can't
cake?
have your cake if you don't eat your meat.
Are you gonna be back with my cake?
We will be soon, yes.
Well, if you leave here and you come back without that cake, I'll gobble you up. See if you taste as sweet as you look.
I'm not food.
You would really like this guy.
You're food to me.
So when you say there's a handout,
Mudlump.
yeah, Mudlump,
Cyclops beekeeper.
yeah. So,
Once I'm finished here, I'll go visit your friend. Not until I've eaten my cake.
just to clarify something, when will you be finished here?
When I finish
Obviously,
that cake.
so as soon as the cake's done,
Why don't you just go get the cake?
you'd be ready to go visit Mudlum?
Sure.
Seems like a good use of cake.
Why don't you just go get the cake? It's through the door right there.
You're gonna get it for me.
No, I'm not.
That is true.
That
Cax,
cake is far too big for us to carry. We can only bring back small pieces at a time, and you don't want to have small pieces when you can have big pieces.
Yeah, you need to bring me that whole cake.
How can I carry that?
There's 4 of you. 5 of you.
Well,
There
it's
is.
bigger than the door.
You'll figure it out.
I feel like they didn't think about that when they started making that cake.
I don't think that the cake was made to move out of that room.
It needs to be eaten in the kitchen.
Well, they cut it in the kitchen and then bring out pieces.
Well, then why make
Oh,
it
I
so
want the
big?
whole thing. Actually, it would fit through the door.
oh, okay.
It would fit on top of the cart that you saw in there. It's just
Oh, I thought it was the whole, like, is that
No,
like a
it's
rug?
just- It's just the center of
It's just the
like,
story, yeah.
Oh, just that?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right, I'll go get the cake.
Yeah, well, then we'll use the cart. We don't want to drop it.
I say to make him go get the cake himself.
Bring it to me.
Okay, we're going.
Gil goes and starts rolling the cake in.
Fish will
the
help
cake
who
weighs
can.
about 100 pounds, but for Gil,
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else looks. Gil will get another little finger swipe before.
and you can
Yeah.
set it on
Of course you will.
Well,
Now,
if we're
the
gonna give
cake
it,
is frozen in time, right?
The pixies are,
Yeah, the pixies are.
And the cake is, but
Yeah,
but
like
it's still edible.
preserved.
right.
now,
Ultimate preservative, time stop.
what's gonna happen when the villain like is expecting a big old cake for her birthday and they'll have
She
one?
can thank us for.
She'll be very
Her
happy
life.
to be frozen.
I'm not worried about ruining her birthday party.
No. Just getting out of here alive.
Alive. So this guy, we could run circles around. Oh, sorry. This girl, we could run circles around her.
All right,
Two.
roll the cake into the room. Yeah.
I think you
Finally,
should just
my
pick up
cake.
the table and smash her over the head with it.
And as soon as you get to her with the cart, Gil, she just starts digging. And she's not paying any attention to you all anymore. She's
All right, let's leave.
Cake.
Yeah, we're just gonna go past her through the next door.
Yeah. So yeah, thinnings.
Or wherever Thinnings
Yep,
takes
so
us.
thinnings is like that is not but good idea. He takes you around behind her and through that door.
See, heroes.
That door here.
Oh, we
Takes you out into the hall
could have taken her.
and down this hallway.
Oh,
Yep.
Ooh.
And
Oh.
you see,
Ooh.
an
Oh.
owl. So you
That is a
step
giant
into, so you step into this room. And
Huge.
we'll deal with this owl because this will only take a second. Yeah, you step into. Get out of here.
right, Dushka, you're up.
Yeah, this is definitely.
Just go ahead and use a unicorn horn on a giant bloodbeak owl and then talk to it
Yeah, it'll be fine.
before it
Yeah.
eats me.
So
Don't
you
forget
go into
Can.
this, in this room. This is an aviary. There's an enormous owl standing perfectly still in the middle of this room, its wings partially outstretched. And this is a gargantuan. A wall of iron bars stretching from floor to ceiling forms a protective barrier around the chamber's entrance. Keeping visitors separated from the owl. The wall across from the door that you came in has a 20-foot wide circular opening sealed with hinged semicircular windows and raw iron frames. And the marble floor is littered with bones.
Is Bloodbeak within arm's reach? Like reaching through the.
Bloodbeak is not within arm's reach. The bars, they're 1 foot apart, so somebody who is small or like a thin, medium character.
You had to. Oh, I guess thin medium character. I was gonna say you had to grow 3 inches.
Like Bram could squeeze through, and obviously, thinnings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on the very bottom end of medium, so it comes in handy again.
Yep.
Or can we just attach it to your 10-foot pole?
Ooh.
You have an extending pole.
I mean, we don't have rope or tape, so I guess I don't know how well that works. But if it was
Just screw it on.
screw it on.
Got some string. That's we can do that.
No, I'll squeeze through.
I don't know that you're going to want to be in there when Bloodbeak's no longer frozen.
I do know that I won't want to be in there, though.
Right. So, I mean, can we just use your pole?
We're gonna try.
Yeah. I mean, at worst, you just go in and get it. We'll lash it with some cloth to the end of his pole.
Yep.
And if it extends 10 feet, will that touch Bloodbeak?
If you like reach, you don't have to like reach your arm.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So I say pull, and it extends out to 10 feet.
And thinnings is like when he sees the unicorn.
Yeah.
I told you we were here.
Undo all of this.
That's the plan.
While we're here.
That's
Good. Good.
getting Bloodbeak.
Yes, that's wonderful. And so
Oh, because you know everybody's names.
do.
Great.
Nobody believes me when I tell them we're great heroes.
So you reach out and touch Bloody Beak with the horn and speak Bloody Beak. With the wings flap and there's this whoosh. And there's this owl that stretches out, takes its head, and it looks through the bars at all of you and gives this horrible screech, which is very loud, very loud. And it looks pretty angry. And you can tell it's this owl feels pretty hostile towards all of you. So it's kind of like stalking you. It's on the other side of the bars, which is good.
Yep. Hopefully bring that pole back in.
Yep. Pull.
In owl. Hi, Bloody Beak. If that's what you call yourself, I know that's. Yes, that's your
is
true
what I
name.
call myself.
Oh, hi, I'm Ushka. It's very nice to meet you. So we're trying to save Sibilna. She's frozen like you just were, and the Jabberwock's kind of in the way. Would you mind like scaring away the Jabberwock?
Scary.
Yeah, he's kind of scary, and we need to get to Sibilna to save her. And
Hoping for.
Okay.
You're just gonna make him. So you feel that Bloody Beak is now indifferent toward you rather than hostile?
That's a good thing to be.
Well, if you let me out, I'll pay a visit.
Oh. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Yeah. I mean, we're not trying to get him killed or anything. We just, we didn't really want to. We don't want him to kill us.
See what happens.
Okay.
He won't kill you, I can assure that.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And then, so yeah, in common, Kansas. Look over at.
Jennings kind of looks at you like, oh, you have to be by the window.
Oh. Bloody Beak. Do you mind if I come in and open that window without you eating me?
You may come in.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, can I fit through the bars? No, I can get there.
Yeah, you can squeeze.
Okay. Squeeze through. He's a
Wait,
library.
you're going in there?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I gotta go open the window. Bloody Beak said he wouldn't eat me.
All right.
Squeeze in, squeeze through. And just walk to the window. Bloody Beak said he wouldn't eat him. Nothing to be nervous about.
He's watching you.
Yeah, of course. We walk to the window and Kansas.
And the window opens. And the owl stretches his wings, looks at you for a second, and then soars out.
So, by the way, is he a beast? And is he CR 1/2? Just
Absolutely not.
no
I'm
reason.
pretty sure not one half.
Just curious.
Just curious for shape changing form. Like that,
Let me.
I know the answer is no. You can leave it.
Okay, but I can tell you whether.
That's true.
If you take out the slash between the 1 and the 2, you may be closer to his CR.
There you go.
Yeah, still probably hair low.
The way it's being described, yeah.
Yeah. Now they can defeated a Jabberwock. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on.
It gives stats to Bloody Beak in case you decide to fight it.
I'll just do this real quick. Here. Alright, so Bloody Beak is a monstrosity.
That makes sense. Because it's a monstrous owl.
It is. We are. Yeah. Yep, it's not one.
Okay. Good to know. I cannot turn into Bloody Beak.
Cannot turn it. Yep.
Not even aspirationally.
It's not quite 1/2 without the slash, but close.
It's enough that even if it was a beast, Druid of the Moon could not. Or Druid of the Moon could not turn into, because it's 1/3 level. So level CR6 is the highest you can become.
Yeah, you would not get.
Cool.
I don't know of any way to be level
30? No. I mean, you just keep tacking on levels.
30. Keep adding hit points.
Right.
Every 4 levels, you get a feat or an attribute.
Yep.
Yep.
Right?
No.
You have to start dipping into some other classes.
Yeah. All right.
Alright. Well, if
Back
you're
to
hanging out
those.
watching, thanks for hanging out with us. And we'll be back, I don't know, sometime. It's holidays. We got to figure it out. But there'll be more Witchlight at some point. And, maybe some other games. So, whenever
night.
Good night.
Night.